Alrighty. I'm going to give you guys a chance to come on live. I got my computer up. If y'all do not have on your notifications to know when I'm going live, you need to go on there and hit the notifications so you guys will know that I'm live. Hi, Maya. I knew beginning. So you guys know when I'm live. Hey, Kay McCoy. So I'm going to give you guys time to come in, have a seat. We're going to chat. And I'm going to pull YouTube up on my computer. Hey, Sweet Queen Diva. Ta-da-dum-dum-dum. Hi. I don't want to mess your name up. Is it Sabrias? It looks like Sabrias. Hi, Mariana. Hey, Ness. Hey, JC. Okay, I'm trying to pull it up so I can find me live. Y'all was tapping. Y'all used me going over on, I did, ain't it, Mariana? You used to me going to, Facebook with, Periscopes with the hearts. Y'all hear the thunder? Please, y'all like my shirt? Go get you one. I have the link in the bio. Once I get through going live, I'll put all the information in the bio. Let me see. I'm going to start. I'm going to give thank you. These are Tiamat's glasses. I'm going to give you guys like a minute to come on in. Thank you. It's one of mine from my site, www.hymanus.com, and you can go to the shop button. Thank you. Definitely go check it out. Thank you. I got a lot of inboxes from the last live, and I just want you guys to know that I appreciate you going over, buying the book, buying the class. So I see a lot of you in class. I'm super excited. You guys signed up for the class, so it's going to be great. Oh. All right. I'm going to do one more minute. Then we're going to be talking about your questions that you sent in. So it's going to be real fun. I'm not going to be on here long. I always say that, but really today I can't be on here long because I got stuff to do. And I have a class that I'm taking tonight, and then I have to give a class, so I can't be on here all the time. Thank you. Why can't I find me live on here? I'm gotta be live. Thank you. That's one of my shirts. www.hymanus.com. Go get you a shirt. Go get you a shirt. So we can kind of hang out and kick it. You guys sent in some very good questions. A lot of these questions that you sent in, I've done courses on them, and some of you have been in the courses that I did these subjects on. But since you guys weren't in my classes, I guess I'll kind of brush over the answers with you guys. I know a lot of you hit me up and was like, we don't see you anymore. Where you been? And I've been doing my own thing. I've got classes. I got courses. I do coaching. So I've been working. So I won't be on here as much. But I promise to do a video every single day in the month of April. So that's what I'm going to be doing. A video every single month in April. You guys got to send me the questions first. You got to send me the questions because I got to go over the ones that you guys already sent. Thank you. I got to go over the ones that was already sent. So since you guys have already sent me one, most of these questions that you sent me, when I told you guys, hey, leave me some questions so I can go over. You guys went to the video and dropped the questions, and I said I was going to do it. So since I said I was going to do it, I have to do them because I'm that type of person. I popped my nails off and was going to get my nails done, and I popped them all off, and then it's a thunderstorm. I know you hear that big boom boom going on, but I mean, we're having a thunderstorm, so I decided to stay here and hang out with y'all. So I'm hanging out with y'all while a thunderstorm is going on. So I am going to go over some pretty intense stuff and just kind of water it down for the sake of the video. Vamika Bonnie asks, I would love to hear you talk about being a single mother and not letting a parent be a death sentence for your dreams. I want to hear about how you were able to grow into your own woman while taking care of your babies. That's actually a very, very long question, and it is it's a very deep question. I will probably need to be talking to you for a very long time to answer that, but I'm going to try to make it as quick and as cool as possible, okay? And I think I talked about it on the last live too. As a parent, what happens is a lot of times we lose ourselves trying to make sure that our children are okay. And they have what they need, but the truth is they need us more than they need anything. So I had to find a way to steal time for myself, be devoted to myself as much as possible. And I have 25 ways I talk about that I turned myself into what Sierra Whitfield calls a whammy, a working mommy, and I really had to do a lot of different things to steal time for myself. I did not deny the fact that I had hopes and dreams before I had kids. I did not deny the fact that I wanted to do something different. I did not deny the fact that I had a life before children. I just had to kind of figure out a way to make everything fit. And I told you on the last video about a schedule. I definitely had to have a schedule because I was not doing very good with my schedule, honey. My schedule was all over the place. So what I had to do is pretty much find time for me. Find time for me. Passionate reader is me. Passionate reader is me, sorry. I like to hear your intake on parent roles on the children or child's lives and the consequences of an absentee parent. I really need a little bit more on that. Or you mean what do I think about the parent? I hear your intake on parents' roles. The truth is you can only be one parent. A lot of times we go, I'm the mother and the father. No, you're either the father and the mother is not there, or you're a mother and the father is not there. You are not both parents. My daughter's father lived out of state, and I am not her father. I can be an overcompensating mother, overcompensate for the fact that he's not around, but I am not her father. I am her mother. And I think that as mothers, we have to realize that, fathers are very, very important, and we need them. We need them a whole big bag of a lot. And I think in today's society, you hear women, I do it by myself. I do it by myself because I have to, not because I want to. And I'm very clear on that. And I think that we should all kind of be more mindful that we can't be everything for our children, even if we want to be. We cannot. On the very first video, my very first video in April, I said, hey guys, drop me some questions down here and I'll answer them for you guys. Just drop me some questions, and they ended up dropping me questions. So this is where the questions are coming from. They're coming from people dropping them off on April 1st video. So here I am. All right, I was able to find it. So I think that a child with a missing parent, sometimes, oh, let me cut me down because that's me. Sometimes I feel like I don't think that, let me say this correctly. Sometimes a parent that is not well, mentally, emotionally, is a blessing that they're not around, unfortunately. Sometimes their presence can do more damage than good. So it really depends on the circumstances. JCT220, please give me some insight because I am at my wit's end about my stepkids. They aren't bad kids, they're just babyfied. I did a whole class about stepchildren. My wit's end, they're bad kids, just babyfied, much different than my own little ones and with their dad. You have to kind of realize that people raise their children different. The first thing I would suggest is that you have a meeting. Hopefully the mother is someone who is pro-family, where you guys can kind of sit down and come up with rules and regulations. And a lot of times the dads try to be nice because they don't live with the child, so they don't really want to bring up any confrontation or say anything that may shake the kids up or make them feel any kind of way. So a lot of times dad does not do discipline, especially if they're a weekend and holiday dad or they're not an everyday dad. So I do understand that two people live in two different households that breeds different kind of children. Hold on. No, she's the reason they are like that. Well, if she's the reason, those are children. So the only thing that you can say, in my house, these are my rules. And when you go home, you can do whatever you want at your mama's house. But at this house, this is how we get down. If they're smaller kids, you have a better chance of kind of getting them in order versus them being bigger children. My ex's son was maybe 13 or 14, and if we didn't have a problem once I kind of let him know, yeah, that's cool, but in here we don't leave without asking. In here we have a bedtime. In here we get off the phone at a certain time. Honey, that age is a mofo, let me tell you. And my son was a year younger than him. And my son was a year younger than him, and then his daddy married a lady who had a son 2 years older than him and 1 year older than him. So now you got three big brothers, when you didn't have any brothers. So now you got three big brothers, and you just kind of, I don't even date, I should say this, but I don't like men who got kids. I don't like men who got kids, because I don't want to be bothered with your kids. My daughter is almost 16, and I don't want to be bothered with nobody and their damn kids. And I know it sounds real, but the thing is, now you worried about your kid getting along with the guy, or the guy getting along with your kid. Now you got to worry about the influence that these other kids are going to have on your kids. And you especially if you're a different kind of parent. If you want to know, let me check your phone. Where you been? I mean, you cannot be with teenagers all day, every day, but it is your right and your responsibility to make sure that they're going the right way. And even if their mother has different rules, I've always had rules at my house. I'm the only grown person at my house. You are a kid. You're not an occupant. You're a resident. It's just that. So you definitely should have went to the step parenting, and guardian class. It was dope. It was super dope, because you are not the only one. I didn't even see your comment. You are not the only one who's having these problems, honey. It's a big deal, like a super big deal. It's different steps that you have to take in your household. It's different. People tell you to read different books. There's different books that you can read. Maybe I can read the question over here. No, questions ain't up yet. So maybe it's different books you can read, but I'm old-fashioned. I'm like family meeting. These are the rules and regulations. Here's the curfew. This is what I expect. This is what I don't expect. And then I would tell my spouse, definitely get behind me so we can kind of have these conversations. No, I don't. I didn't record it for sale because everybody in the conference was pretty much, it was on Zoom, so you can see their names and their faces and their situations. So I did not record it. But if you want to do some one-on-one, definitely inbox me and let me know. it's hard. It's hard dealing with somebody else's kids, especially if they were raised a certain way and you raise yours a certain way, and just hope that yours don't get some of their bad mojo. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that the kids are bad, but it kind of goes to the point of, all right, perfect example. One night, my bonus son was on the phone. It was 3 o'clock in the morning, and he think he was 15, so Nicholas had to be 14. So he all on the phone. So his daddy downstairs, he downstairs, and my son was downstairs. Now my son and him was asleep, but my bonus son was caking. I come downstairs, get your ass off the damn phone. Like, what you on the phone doing? What's up? And he looking at me, so his daddy woke up and he looking at me, and I'm looking at him. Because now you better not side with him in front of him. You better side with me. And if you disagree, we need to take this upstairs or outside or somewhere. But this is not going on. It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Why is he on the phone having a whole conversation? And I'm like, there is no disruption in my household, baby. And I mean that. And I really had to get on his daddy. Like, shit that you allow, I don't allow. So me and you kind of need to sit up and talk. And that's the thing that we don't really think about with dating men or marrying men. How is your kid skills? Like, are we on the same page with this? Because it's certain things, curfew. You don't walk out the house and don't tell anybody. Where you going? Like, where you going? So I think that a lot of times we're not honest. The men are not honest about your kid being out of control. Thank you. Because they always feel as if, man, I ain't there with them. You know, I don't want to be bitching when they come. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Somebody has to be the adult. And I'm not, I never came, any guy that I dated, I never came in being their kid's friend. I'm assisting your parents on raising you. So I ain't your partner. You know, I had a guy, I dated, his son used to talk to his mama like a kid. Like they was partners and shit. Girl, no. He look, hey girl, what's up boy? Or they call each other, this my boyfriend, this my king and all that bullshit. Hey little boy. I'm a grown ass woman, you a little boy. Honey, yeah, you're going to have to get order in your house. Because a disruptive kid will shut the party down. Will shut it down. I don't play with kids. I'm not your friend. I'm here to assist your parents raising you. And I have to always maintain a level of respect. So I cannot have my authority questioned in front of a kid about anything. I run this. They run around in it. And if they were born grown, they wouldn't need parents. Get your ass out of here. Like, this is not happening. And I think that the men sometimes, like I said before, feel guilty. We not doing that. We are definitely not doing that. We're going to get these kids right together. I've lived it. And I said from now on out, I'm not dating anybody who got kids because I don't want to be bothered with your kids or your baby's mama's mama. I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Like, the last one I had is the last one I had. I'm done. Period.com. They need to be woke, honey. They need to be woke, honey. Bree Love says, you want me to talk about relationships and being a single parent? Wait a minute. Let me say this. I don't give a God, I can't even say it hard enough. As much as I don't give a fuck if you think I don't like your kids or not. Do I love their ass is the question. I don't have to like your kids. I don't like kids. I'm grown, they kids. I don't have to like your damn kids. But do you think I love them? That's the question. And if I correct you, you know I have to love you. Why do you think God has to correct us? Why do you think it's karma? Why do you think that we have to go through things? Because you have to be corrected if you are wrong or you will die being out of order. You cannot have a child around you that you do not discipline us. My grown ass is disciplined by God. So why don't you think your little damn badass kid's going to be disciplined by me? It's not that I don't like them. I don't like the way they're carrying on. And I don't like the energy that they're bringing in this house. So either you fix it or I fix it. Ain't nowhere around this. And they got my kids looking up to them. They are an example. So since your kids are the example, which is our kids, you're going to have to get their asses in order. Because if you don't, I will. And I'll be waiting for the mama when she come. I ain't got a problem with that. Because I'm never going to never mistreat nobody's kids. But your kid is not going to be disrespectful. Your kids ain't going to be slamming no doors. And your kids are going to be telling me what the hell they going to do up and through here. Okay? I'm the boss up in here. Period. I'm the only grown person in my house. Me and you, we run it. They run around in it. And that's period. People, I really don't like grown people. Not you, though. But I don't really like grown people worrying about kids' feelings. Fuck your feelings. I don't care nothing about you getting upset because I tell you don't slam my door, or you got to be in at a certain time, or you got to wash your dishes, or you need to pick up your clothes. I don't care nothing about nobody not liking me as long as you know that I love you. And the same way that I love you is the same way I discipline you. I don't want to be kids. I don't care. You ain't my friend. Good, because I don't have no kitty-ass friends. All my friends is grown people. I'm here to help raise you. I'm not here to pacify you and keep you coddled in your bullshit. It's just what it is. So I think step parents are always, they don't like me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care nothing about it. Nothing about it, honey. I'm here to raise you, not befriend you. And you can tell that teenagers will try you. And it was funny because, I was doing one of my retreats. And the women was like, can we do a class about step parent? And I'm like, of course. Because at that time, I've never had a kid that I dated their parents that we didn't find a good groove. The last guy I dated, me and him don't even talk. Me and his son do. The last guy I dated before that, I don't talk to him, but I talk to their mamas. I check on their grades. I make sure they're okay. I came around because I was dating your dad, but I didn't stay around you because of your dad. You know what I'm saying? So after that, we still stay in touch. I check in with the moms. I make sure they're okay. I call them every once in a while, make sure they're good. But they knew that, it seemed like I fussed, but I came in with love. And that's kind of how I reared my situation, with love. Hey, girl, love your channel, big sis. Thank you, Bree. Now I'm getting ready to talk about your question, Bree. Relationships and being a single parent. Oh, Breezy, it's hard. My children are now, they'll be 20 and 16. But when they were little, it was very hard to date. And I made a video about this. I'm very transparent about my situation. When my daughter was small, I dated a guy. We broke up. He kind of stepped in as her dad, and he's been around ever since, right? And me and him haven't dated, but I was definitely dating for a husband and a father. I'm just going to keep that 100. I was dating for a husband and a father. Now that I'm older, I'm dating for something else. But now, even with my daughter, I don't like her. I don't like her seeing me date. I really wish I would have married when she was younger. I really wish. I don't like dating while she's 15, because soon she'll be dating. And I can't watch her and me. I can't be dating and watching her. That's why I said I'm not going to get into it. She's 15. I'm not going to get into a serious relationship until my daughter is out of the house. I'm not getting married until my daughter leaves. She's in the 10th grade. I'm not marrying anybody until my daughter leaves, because now I have her in woman training. So I cannot be catering to this man or this husband while I have my daughter in woman training. I really have to be paying attention. I haven't had a day of worries or problems out of my daughter, but I do remember that my mother started dating when I was a teenager, and I think that's kind of how I got off track, because nobody was paying attention to me. She was kind of off doing her own thing with her man, and I was kind of off, call myself having a boyfriend and, kind of just wilding out. If I would have gotten married when she was younger, he could have been there while she grew. Now she's pretty much grown, and I just don't want to bring anybody into this mix. Am I dating now? Yeah, I'm dating now. Has he been to my house? Yeah, he came over. We played chess. He brought cookies. We baked cookies, shit like that. But I don't do anything too serious, in front of my daughter or while my daughter is here. So I guess I don't know how old your children is, but dating while a parent is something else. Is definitely something else. I would have definitely gotten married if I knew then what I know now when she was smaller. I would have definitely gotten married, because dating now, You have to really set the tone, because the way your guy treats you is the way that your daughter is going to expect a man to treat her. So you have to make sure that you're getting treated like the best. Girl, look, girl, it's something dating and being a mom doesn't always work out. But I would definitely tell you it really depends on the age of your children. How do you feel about college? I talked about that the other day on Periscope. I think I probably need you to clarify what you mean. John Thomas. This is a good one. Dear Nikisha, I was a YouTuber. My name was, oh shit. Okay, he said don't read the name, because name, it says name, don't say. Hold on. Name, don't say. So, he was a YouTuber, and now he is in the private coaching sector. And was the transition hard for you coming from a YouTuber to a paid coach? The good thing about me coming from a YouTuber from being a paid coach was that I've already had a following. And my following had no problem investing in me because I had been giving them years of free advice. But I think the good thing came because most people want one-on-one sessions that you can't get on YouTube. And a lot of times I just kind of stopped answering questions because it was too many. There's no way that I can answer hundreds of emails back every single day. That was not my job. It was taking too much of my time. And JJ, I kind of feel as if it started being a task and not something that I like. So, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to block you. Hold on. Wait a minute. No, better yet, send the question to something else because you're doing too much. So I think that coming from being a paid coach to a YouTuber was not hard. But I think that some way, somehow, that people in YouTube kind of missed out. They kind of miss me, and I miss them because this is where I started. But I had to understand that talking on YouTube all day started as a hobby for me. It was not a business. So since I didn't start it as a business, I really couldn't treat it like a business. It was a hobby. If you catch me on here, you catch me on here. If you email me, I got time, I email you back. Because now I have paid clients that I really have to take care of because it's my job. This is a hobby. So I think once you learn your job from a hobby, it's easier. It was not a straight line for me because I was going, my YouTube family is because it's where I got started. But I did have to realize that I got a kid that got $10,000 tuition every year. We got braces. She's going to Nigeria. I can't sit up here and talk to people all day for free. So, I mean, the Vita is fun, video every day in April, but I ain't going to video every day in May. So, I mean, it was just fun. It was because you guys miss me. I haven't been showing up, so I decided to show up and show out when I came. So I'm going to be doing a video every single day. I won't do a live every single day. I'm over on Periscope, and I'm promoting my class, Do It Cluelessly. So you guys see me every day on here. Now, you asked me something about going to school. I don't quite know what you said because you was doing too much at one time. You didn't submit the question, so I don't know what you got going on. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said I was going to do 5 questions whenever I do a live. So that was Vamika. That was Passionate Reader. Is me. It was JJ. Bree Love. JCT 220. Did you guys have any questions for me? See, that was 30 minutes already. This is how you know that when you do sessions and hour courses and 2-hour courses, how time flies, because we done burnt up 30 minutes already. Do you ladies have any questions for me? Not like 50-part questions, because just some Q&A. I'll do some Q&A for a few minutes with you ladies and gentlemen. With you ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go over to the class, Do It Cluelessly. If you go to Question too long. Question is so... You probably want to go sign up to do some one-on-ones, but the question is too long to answer. It is really a very long question. But are you trying to find yours? I can make this easy if that's what you're asking. What do you think you were called to do? What do you think that you were called to do? What would you do if you can do it for free? Thank you. What would you do if you can do it for free? What makes your heart sing? If you had to do it every day, what will make you jump out of bed to get it done? Those are the questions that you ask yourself. I mean, it's a list of questions. Well, why don't you be a lawyer? Those are the questions that I always ask people. What would you do if you can do it every single day? What would you do if you can do it for free? What makes your heart sing? Why do you think that God made you? Those are the questions. It's a list of questions that I go down with my clients, but that is definitely, on the list. How do you find your passion? People, your gifts are not always your passion. I learned that the hard way. Your gifts is not always your passion. I hope that makes sense. Because just because you're good at something does not mean that you were born to do it. That's what that means. If I wasn't clear on that. It's a lot of things that I'm good at that I don't like doing. I'm just good at doing them. YouTube used to be my passion, but it was not. What advice would I give my young black son? Do it one more time. You need to start copying and pasting your stuff. Why would I do that? What advice would I give my young black son if what? You don't have to give it to me, give it to me, give it to me, baby. Give it to me one more time. Playing chess. I love playing chess. I love looking at documentaries. I love reading. I don't like television, but I read a lot. I read a lot. So, I love you too. I read a lot. I play chess. I'm like a really big nerd. Like, all I want to do is read. All I want to do is find out facts. I got like notebooks. All I do is write all day about the facts that I find out. And I love to volunteer. I love to volunteer. It makes me happy. It makes me really happy. Negative society when everyone is telling him he is fucked up. Okay. You got a lot of questions. So I don't know which one we're answering first. I'm a smarty yardy. What I always tell my son is the same thing I just told JCT. To follow your dreams, follow your passions, do what makes you happy. If you are doing something that you love, if you are really doing something that you love, the pay will come. Always save for a rainy day. Always save more than you make. Always save more than you spend. Always think before you speak. Make sure that you have a game plan before you jump out. And even if not, jump out cluelessly. Don't worry about the outcome. If you're following your dreams and your passions, make sure you're honest. Make sure you speak up for yourself, even if your voice shakes. Speak up for yourself. Actually, I don't know anybody would ever tell my son that he's fucked up, and I hope nobody is telling you that you're fucked up, because you're not. People make mistakes, but you are not your last mistake. You do have a purpose. Everyone does. You just have to be honest about what you want to do with your life, and even if it seems hard, do it anyway. Because evidently, if you've seen somebody else do it, you can do it too. My kid is, he's a really good person. And I think that we need to, as women, start honoring our children more, and letting them know that they are good people, because the world will beat you down bad enough without people in your own house doing it too. Somebody asked me about chess. I probably can do 1 or 2 moves. I ain't real fancy, honey. I ain't real fancy. I like to play. I didn't say I was super good at it. I'm alright. I'm pretty fair for a square. But I don't know. I'm not. I go to the chess club and they get me out that chair. Not kind of quick, but I love it. I love chess. So you guys asked about this shirt. It comes from www.highmaintenance.com. If you go into the comment section, not the comment section, I don't even know what the hell you call that no more. It's down there. Thank you. In a little box. Go down in the little box and hit the link, and then you'll see it. It should be down there. Go to the site. Let me see if it's down there. Just go to www.highmaintenance.com and hit shop, and you'll see the t-shirts. I think I have it in women and men. I have plus sizes and children as well. I have a class coming up called Do It Cluelessly. You guys need to come and check it out. Yeah, I check my DMs. I have an assistant lady, and she checks a lot of them, but I check them too. So I have a class coming up called Do It Cluelessly. You guys check it out. It's going to be like on the 18th and 19th. It's going to be in the evening time where you guys could come and hang out. We're going to talk about social media. We're going to talk about going from play to profit, talking about how to utilize your business, your products, your services on social media. If you don't have one or haven't started one, it's definitely time. So we're going to be talking about that for 2 days. So any questions, anybody who signed up for the class, make sure you submit your questions, because I want to answer them and shout you out in the class. A good thing about my classes and courses, I build relationships and friendships. So a lot of times that you come to one of my classes, you would definitely have a friend for life, because I make sure that everybody in the class and course is comfortable with each other, so you guys can talk about whatever you need to talk about and not feel confined to the conversation or the space. I'm really glad that I can help you. I'm really glad that I did. I'm really glad that I could. God is wonderful. Any more people got questions or comments or concerns you need me to answer, something that's quick? You want to sign up for the class? If you want to sign up in the class, go to the information here. You know, the little box down there, the little description box is the very last link in the description box. What inspires me? Who inspires me has always been my grandmother. What inspires me is that tomorrow is a new day. I think that inspires me. It lets me know even if I've been driving the wrong way, I have a steering wheel, I can turn back around and go the other way. And it always gives me hope to know that it is no mistakes in the universe. Everything happened. It was meant to happen. That's why I stopped using the word should've, because everything happened meant to happen. So someone else asked me, I'm working on my credit and it makes me feel empowered. Good, Alice, good. Someone just asked me about weight. It just said weight. What was your question about weight? I don't know. It makes you feel empowered. I know what you mean, girl. Maybe I read it wrong. I'm typing with my nice left hand. I can tell you anything you need to know about losing weight, but I keep finding mine, so I can tell you how to lose it. Thank you, Alice. All right. what I would definitely tell you is that, okay, losing weight, I would definitely tell you to drink half your weight in water. I would definitely tell you to make sure you are having consistent bowel movements. And a lot of people don't like to talk about BMs, but the truth is, if you are eating 7 meals a day and you're doing that 3 meals a day for 7 days a week, there's 21 meals in your body. 21 and 21 is 42. 42 and 42 is 84. So you have 84 meals a month in your body. And I'm sure you're probably not having 84 bowel movements a month. So you probably want to make sure that and your colon is the sewer system of the body. So make sure you keep that clean. Make sure you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Make sure you're not doing a lot of red meat. Try to stay away from dairy and sweets if possible. And just try to stay moving, even if it's on a trampoline, for your lymphatic system. Just kind of make sure that you're moving, doing some kind of movement. How do I keep peace? I meditate. I pray to God. The God within me as well. I think that I choose to get pissed off. I choose to keep cool, and I choose to get pissed off. And I realize that I am in control of myself. Nobody is in control of me. And I think that once I realized that nobody else is in control of me, it was cool. Any more questions or concerns? Go sign up for the class. Do it cluelessly. It should be the last link in the description box. Come hang out with me. If you have not bought my book, Lessons I Learned While Vlogging, definitely go over and purchase it. It's $10.44. The link is the last link in the bio as well. So go over and check it out. If you want to start YouTubing, that was a good lessons, a bunch of good lessons. You won't have to do it. Good, Miss Alice. Go over and hit the last link up under the live here. And in a nice little box. It should be the very last. I did a class on that. I did a class on, I did a YouTube video too about, I think, fatherless sons. Thanks, Miss Alice. It's a lot of sons. I really feel blessed that my son's father is a wonderful human being. We don't always agree, but he's always been consistent in my son's life. And unfortunately, a lot of men don't have that opportunity. And when you date fatherless sons or men who's never seen what a man looks like, it's hard. It is very hard. So I would definitely say that if you don't have a man in your life and you don't have an uncle or a cousin or anybody that you can kind of call or get in contact with, a big brother, I would tell you, get a mentor. And a lot of men, I'm telling you, I'm trying to think what year that was. But anyway, I volunteered at a nursing home. And I hooked some men up that I knew with grandfathers and fathers at a nursing home. And those were some good guys. But men definitely need men so they can learn what a father looks like, so they can learn what a husband looks like. Same thing with a woman. So we can learn what being a mother looks like, so we can learn what being a wife looks like. I said I was going to be on here for 45 minutes, so I've been on here almost 45 minutes. Does anybody have any more questions, comments, or concerns? So I'm going to go back on that page and get maybe 5 more. You're welcome. Go get 5 more questions that I can read. I was supposed to do a Facebook Live. I don't know. I got to see what time is my class. Because when you are dealing with people who's in Central Standard Time, I'm in Central Standard Time, and they're on Pacific Time, and it's just all these different time zones. Okay. No, Alice, no. I promise to do a video every day on here for a month, and I'm telling you, it ain't even the first week, and I'm like, Jesus the Christ, because I haven't been on here in so long. I'm like, Jesus the Christ, I forgot all about how to do a damn YouTube video. But if it's any subjects that you want to talk about, go to my very first video and leave whatever you want the subject to be about. If you want to remain anonymous, definitely just say, don't say my name, but here's my question. It's feeling your live broadcast. I'm scared to broadcast. Why? You need to go to the class, do it cluelessly. I don't know. But I definitely, well, shit, if they didn't know, they knew because the Archdiocese found out about it at their private school. So I think that's when they probably learned that I YouTube like some years ago. They know I YouTube though. Because when we go places, people know them. Or I've always said, hey, yeah, we on YouTube. So they've already knew. And then when I was on the Dr. Drew, the television show, the talk show, they knew that I was on there because of YouTube. The producers had found me from YouTube. So they know that I YouTube. I don't think they watch me, but they know that I'm on here. They definitely know that I'm on here. And if you guys want to do any one-on-one sessions, definitely inbox me and let me know that as well. Definitely inbox me and let me know as well. If you guys want to do the Do It Cluelessly class, it's the last link in the bio. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with me. My daughter got these from Avalon, this store called Avalon. And I don't know why I got them on today. Probably because I ain't got on no lashes. When I have on no lashes, I put on fake glasses. Secret. Alice Hardy, you are special. Alice Hardy, you are special. You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome. You are not alone. It was, I think I had 22 ladies in the last virtual retreat email me for my class, right? You can email me at hello@highmaintenance.com. And it's 6 weeks. It is 6 weeks. So my one-on-ones are 6 weeks. So I was just saying something. See, you see how my mind goes? I know what I was saying. What I was saying, y'all remember? Because I don't. Got to talking. It's raining. My hair got wet. It look a fool, too. 22 ladies in the class. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I can't even look. Let me look the other way. It was 22 ladies in the class, and a lot of them was like, Keisha, can you please do a retreat after this? And I'm like, about what? Being a damn step parent. It is hard, or even dealing with when your ex get a new somebody and they have different rules than you. Or, dealing with kids that's not your own. And it's just a fool. I don't eat beef or pork. So, it was just all kind of shit going on up in here, honey. It was all kind of shit going up in here. But the truth is we ended up working it out because I was not taking any L's on it. I wasn't going to change on the way I raised my kids. So while you're here, you're my kid. Now when you go home, what you do over your mama's house, that's your business. But in my house, it's rules. And these are the rules. I need you to read over this and I need you to sign this contract. And there's going to be consequences and repercussions behind it if these things are not taken out. This is the first offense, this is the second offense, and this is the third offense. I'm not going to keep talking to no grown ass nobody. Oh, I think I messed up. Because my phone rang. Okay, but anyway. I think that is the end because now I have to go to my own class. Family is definitely a business. I am 28 and I'm married a man, and my husband is 20 years older than me. My ex is 2 years older than him, and they don't have. Okay, you ain't got to tell me. Dollar know all about it. I know all about it. All about it. We even went to family therapy. I talked about it in my class. I let everybody know about it. But it's more than a notion. Oh, this is some like Arcade by Kisses. What color is it? Heartthrob. Heartthrob. I'm surprised I got some on. All right. If you guys want to come to the class, do it cluelessly. It's about going from playing to profit on social media. If you're on social media all day long playing, you need to be making some money off of it, right? Okay. If you guys want to do one-on-one coaching, you can hit me up at hello@highmaintenance.com. Do not email me or inbox me if you're not ready to make an investment with your time or your money or your whole concentration. A lot of people say they're ready to coach, but they're not really ready. You want to holler at your kids. You want to do this, do that. You don't want to do your homework. You don't want to come to class. You got to be ready. Got to be focused. Got to be ready to invest in yourself. Focus, okay? So if you guys want to buy a t-shirt, go over to www.highmaintenance. Some on my t-shirt. www.highmaintenance.com and hit the shop button. And I will see you guys later. Bye.